à tous et à toutes pour ces championnats d'Europe tennis de table par équipe. Session des quarts de finale, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ITTF European Table Tennis Championship. Événement organisé par la Fédération française de tennis de table, la Ligue des pays.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, table tennis fans all around the world, welcome back to day 4 of the European Team Table Tennis Championships here in Nantes, France. I'm your commentator Fraser Riley, and I'm delighted to be taking you through this day of quarter-final action. We've already seen Slovenia, Germany, the men's team. Germany advanced over them 3-0. And now we're looking at the other half of the draw. I'm going to try not to be biased, because we've got England and Sweden here on table 1 in the quarter-final, an absolute epic. And these are the ladies who are playing on table 2, Germany, Portugal. And this is what it's all about. My boys, England, Liam Pitchford, Paul Drinkall, Sam Walker and Tom Jarvis walking there at the back. And Sweden, the second seeds, Christian Karlsson, Matthias Falk, Truls Morregard, Jon Persson. There's going to be mouth-watering action here on table 1. So I strongly recommend that you stay tuned for this one. It's going to be absolute epic.
Men's team, second quarter-final.
As I said before, Sweden are the second seeds, England the 9th seeds. And that's the lineup of the players. Matthias Falk, the finalist of the World Championships this year in Budapest. That's Sweden's number 1. And on the left there you can see England's number 1, Liam Pitchford. World number 18, he's been as high as world number 12 this season. One of the few European players to defeat Marlon.
Jon Persson, Matthias Falk,
Truls Morregard, the European Junior Champion. We'll soon find out the selections of the teams, who's going to play who. It's going to be an excellent encounter. These two have met before, actually, on quite a few occasions. England have beaten them at the World Team Championships before in 2016, but most recently in 2018 at the World Championships in Halmstad. Sweden beat England 3-0 in the quarterfinals on home soil. Much to my heavy heart. But we'll see this time if England can challenge the second seeds. The team that are expected to get to the final and face Germany. That's what the pundits are saying will happen. But this is table tennis. It's a game of unpredictability and spontaneity. So we'll find out very shortly who's going to advance to the semi-finals tomorrow. These are your umpires on screen. Françoise Laprique. Players will know each other well and will be good friends on and off the table. They've been on a few training camps together, the Swedish and English men's teams. So we can expect to see some tight battles. Game 1 is Liam Pitchford against Jon Persson. Liam Pitchford, as I said before, world number 18. He's been as high as world number 12. He's the English number 1 and national champion. And Jon Persson, he's the Sweden number 3. number 53 in the world. But I tell you what, he's playing at a higher level than that ranking suggests at the moment. He's playing top 30, top 20 table tennis at times, and he's been a key figure in getting Sweden through the group stages into this quarter-final. Pitchford has a spectacular backhand, but he's going to have to be on his best form to beat Jon Persson at the moment, who is the man in form. Challenged quite a lot of top players recently, and as I said before, played excellently in the group stages. England in the group stages had Luxembourg and Belarus. They beat both of those teams 3-1. Sweden, on the other hand, had Romania and Hungary. Sweden beat Romania 3-0 and Hungary 3-1. So here we begin, Liam Pitchford against Jon Persson. So you can get the best start for the teams here. Pitchford has two serves that he tends to do. He's got the hook serve and the reverse pendulum serve that he does from the middle of the table. And he has got a spectacular backhand, but Jon Persson is a very, very technically gifted player. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, actually. Pitchford's going to have to be wary of that. Nice Chiquita backhand flick from Pitchford. England coach Marcus Gustafsson. Excellent serve from Pitch. Heavy backspin. Persson dumps it in the net. 3-all to start off with. Both players are entitled to go to the towel. Another good flick from Pitchford. Persson attempts to step. See there, edge of his bat, rockets away to the barrier. Good play from Persson, pinning the backhand of Pitchford. Anton Schalberg, winner of the Croatian Open this year, beating teammate Matthias Carlsen in the final. He's not been selected for this particular encounter. Neither has Truls Morregard, as far as I know. But we will see very shortly. 8-4 lead for Persson in this first game. Look at that forehand down the line, that's amazing. Even moved from the backhand position before that ball whizzed past him. Be home there. Fantastic shot. Still a healthy lead for the Swede. It's a good serve as well. It's a long, fast, heavy serve. Pitchford's complaining about the lights. The aerial camera shining a bit too brightly. Pitchford goes for a forehand that we've seen Jon Persson doing. It doesn't land, and it's game 1 to the Swede and to Sweden. Both players return to the corner camps to discuss tactics with the coaches, refuel the electrolytes and hydrolytes. Persson breaking through, he's had some good results against higher ranked players. We've seen his ranking increase to 53. Pitchford, I'd say more so, obviously. He's been to the highest, number 12 in the world. This year he's beaten players such as Marlon Ovcharov, he's beaten Haramoto at the World Team Cup and World Team Championships in Halmstad. Against the Swedish players, I think it's a matter of style and adapting to different techniques and tricky service variations that Jon Persson showed in the first set. Game 2. It's the sort of receive that Pitchford will be wanting to do as much as he can. Earn the initiative from the receive straight away with the backhand flick. Probably his preferred receive. Persson holding on with the backhand, absorbing Pitchford's best shot. Bit of fortune for the Swede, gives himself a 2-point lead. Pitchford will really want to win this set. He doesn't want to go 2-0 down to Jon Persson. He just doesn't look as though he's got into any sort of rhythm, does he? Pitchford looks a little bit flat-footed, a bit dispirited. Persson's not giving anything away. For too much time, he can beat anyone on the planet. It's amazing play from both players. That's more like the sort of play Pitchford's capable of. Doing well in the rally, but Pitchford managing to play nice forehand out of position. Bit of hope for Pitchford now in the second game. There we go. Nice forehand cross court. Needs to get into his zone. Jon Persson's there again on the backhand. Usually we see Pitchford beating players that he changes the pace and placement to keep Pitchford sort of guessing on what's going to be coming his way. It's a nice hook serve. The good thing about the hook serve is because you come around the ball, it can often disguise whether it's backspin or topspin. And a half long Persson doesn't manage to pick up. Levels it at 6-all. Pitchford was in a bad place at the start of this second game. He was 5-1 down. Manages to level it at 6-all. He knows he's capable of beating players on Persson's level. But it's a case of not taking his opponent for granted, playing each point as it comes individually, and believing in himself, which he looks to be doing more of now. It's worth mentioning that the winner of this quarter-final encounter will play the winner of Portugal and Austria. Courtesy of a good spin, Persson takes the 8-6 lead. Swedish coach looking pretty satisfied. (6-8). Oh, look at that backhand down the line by Pitchford. Maybe he'll find more success against Persson if he plays down the lines than if he goes cross-court. That's a nice punch flick from Persson there, getting Pitchford on Persson. World number 53 going up against all expectations. First game was 11-6. His He's in a position to take this second game now against Liam Pitchford. And that's exactly what he does. While I was having a discussion with my friend recently, we were talking about how much Jon Persson has improved. He's fearless, whoever he comes up against, and Pitchford pretend that he's starting again, 0-0. But as Jon Persson's going to roll him over grave, I'll be hoping he can dig himself out of. In the Germany-Slovenia match, the first match of the day earlier, we saw Ovtcharov coming back from 2-0 down against Darko Jorgic, so we obviously know that at this stage comebacks are possible. It's just a case of whether it's probable at the moment. Liam Pitchford just has to... Number one can help you out whenever they can. Pitchford is doing everything he can at the moment, but he's definitely not playing to the best of his ability. Let's see if he can raise his game now and give Persson something to worry about. Persson with the feeling from away from the table. But the backhand hits the barrier before it even hits the tip floor. The snake shot. Pitchford dealt with it. Persson recovers the net, then Pitchford fails to bomb the backhand. Change of spin's been ever so effective for Persson in this match so far. Pitchford just looks a little bit flustered and nothing to worry about at 2-3. Look at that, that's the forehand that it's like a whirlwind. Lovely forehand there, off the angle, close back, early timing point. Persson now with 2 serves, drawing out at 11-all. Good forehand into the body from Jon Persson. It then misses the pretty simple third ball, or so it looked. Pitchford just needs to get fired up, a bit more vocal, get in the head of Jon Persson. It's a better backhand. Playing it away from Blade. Stretching him a little bit, getting him out of position. 4-6. Pitchford has had success against Swedish players. He's beaten Falk before the China Open along with Hugo Calderano. Pitchford's taken quite a lot of top 20 players out. The best win any player can really have in this generation. A lot of players consider Marlon to be the greatest of all time, having won 3 consecutive World Championships and the Olympics. Speaking of the Olympics, Pitchford will be aiming towards that next year in Tokyo. Top 5 in Europe and top 15 in the world. It's a nice backhand to give himself 4 game points. This is more like Pitchford. This is what I was hoping to see him play like. 4 chances now to take it to a 4th end. Persson. There's a slower ball, a little bit wider. Pitchford doesn't make contact with the ball. If it goes to 10-all, if Persson manages to save another game point, Pitchford would really be under the cosh. 9-10. It's a fantastic forehand from Persson. He saved 4 game points. Pitchford, and he's going to call a timeout, understandably. Giving and taking the situation. 2 of Pitchford's serves there drifted long. And Persson wasn't very forgiving in the way that he dealt with it. Well, in the advantage to give his team a better chance at the moment. Can Pitchford give England hope? Well, he responds well after the timeout. Pays dividends. 2nd game point now to Pitchford. Or should I say 5th game point after he had the 10-6 lead. But he can't take it. Pitchford drops his bat a little bit too much. 11-all. And the top edge is a backhand and he's visibly frustrated. Match point to Persson. Wouldn't this be an impressive win for him that could elevate his world ranking and career status? And he takes it 3-0. Jon Persson points to the crowd. He's very, very happy with himself there. He's had an excellent tournament. But this is his biggest win so far against Pitchford, world number 18. Well played. 1-0 to Sweden against England in this quarter-final match. Definitely wasn't the best of Pitchford that we just saw. There's nothing to worry about too much now because there's still a minimum of 2 matches to go.